Every now and then, we host a contest on stream, and every single time we get some fantastic submissions. This time around was no exception. You're about to watch the highlights from Skins Got Talent Season 2. Sit back, relax, and get some inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, throughout all of our streams, we see some knife glove combos. Every community out there has many posts asking, what's the best knife glove combo? Today, we will answer that question unequivocally. You've been given 1 week to submit the best combos you can come up with, and you absolutely delivered. We will be going through over 100 combos across 2 budget categories, under $300 and over $300. With a single elimination format, we will determine the best ones for each category. Since we only have 2 budget categories and we need top 3 winners, we will crown 2 winners for the under 300 category. Those budget combos require you to be a lot more creative on a tight budget, so I feel like they deserve to be rewarded a bit more. Joining me today on the judging panel are 2 of our community's finest gentlemen. Mr. Exarpos, who's a fellow skin streamer that stays true to his roots with exquisite taste, and Mr. Epidemic, who is the man behind the CS2 Inspect site and servers. Those servers are the only fully functioning Inspect servers with custom sticker placement. He has also hosted numerous contests of his own since the release of CS2, and those 2 guys will be joining us today. Together, we will judge all the combos and we will determine the best ones. Let's begin. First one, right here. Smokeout gloves with Shadow Daggers Vanilla. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Black and white combo.
Pretty clean, pretty clean. I wish the gloves had a little more black on them.
True, true. Going up against... Ooh. We have a green type combo. Green and yellow. Agent with the green sleeves as well. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. What do we think, gentlemen? 1 or 2? Let me show you the other one once more.
It's a 2. It'll go for me, probably. I think.
That's a 1 for me.
I think I have to go with number 2. I think number 2 is a bit more original. We don't see it as often. Great use of the sleeves, of the combo, the subtle yellow accents throughout the gloves. And also, post-Bowie update with the 2 hands now. I think I have to agree with number 2. First combo, very clean. This is a bit of a cleaner version of the previous one. We have once again smokeout gloves. We have a classic urban mask with a very clean pattern. The full blade is a nice even gray color. Versus this combo right here. Pretty similar to the previous one. Same gloves, different agent. What do we think, gentlemen?
For me, easily it's a classic knife combo. I also don't know if they use like a more BTA white pattern on that.
You can see the blade is a very nice even gray color. So they paid attention to the pattern to make sure it's
this is like very, very nice. This is fire.
What do you think, Exarpos?
I personally prefer second one with safari mesh.
So I gotta be the tiebreaker here. I think I have to go with the classic knife though. Some thought was put into the pattern, making sure everything is just right, and keep in mind, we are still in the under $300 category. I think I have to go with the classic knife. First off, okay. Once again, 2-tone, green and yellow, making use of the gold watch and bracelet of the agent, together with the yellow of the knife. So I think this one pretty clean, pretty self-explanatory. Green and yellow combo. Versus, a returning combo, kinda. The same gloves, smokeout, with the agent. Now he went for a high float Bowie knife, and the gloves are kinda high float as well. What do we think?
First.
For me, it's the first, but I really respect what number 2 tried to do.
Yeah.
But I think number 1, ironically, did it a bit better.
Yeah, I agree. I really like the fact that he, instead of going for gloves that have yellow and green, he decided to go with the agent that has the gold watch, matching the yellow of the knife. Smart. Ooh.
Well,
Making use of the two colors on the knife once again. Green handle, brown blade. What do we think, gentlemen?
Easy to for me.
Yeah, 2 is in OP. Whoever came up with this one was cooking very hard.
Absolutely cooking. And look at that as well. For rust coat knives, you have to be very specific with the float, because the higher float you go, the more saturated the orange becomes. And this is the perfect amount of wear so that the orange is the same color as the letters on the gloves. Very, very clean. Pretty clean combo. Making use of the agent to match the gloves. Small red hints on the gloves as well, matching the knife. Very nice. Budget red combo.
I'd say number 1.
Yeah, I would
Epidemic?
actually agree. Number 1.
Yeah, I agree as well. Unanimous decision. Oh yeah. Very interesting.
Okay, this is great. Yeah.
Very interesting. I would be worried if I was the other contestant. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
is very unique.
That's a very good
Agent
one.
to match? Check. Gloves to match? Check. All the colors spot on. That is a strong contender right there. Versus... Ooh.
Ooh, wait, he was...
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Default CT gloves with a high float black lamb. Both unique.
I'll go with 2, not gonna lie.
Epidemic?
Going with 2 is so crazy, though. I feel like over the other one. I don't know.
Thinking outside of the box.
No, he really is. He
Yeah,
really is.
Keep in mind, this is the under $300 category.
But I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna lock in 1.
I'm not gonna lie,
Oh,
I have to go with number 2. I feel like the use of the gloves, use of the budget, is insane here. Usually people hate on default gloves. They say they look like shit. But in this case, I think this is it. Ooh. He pulled out the cheating card. Okay.
Oh no! Wait, this is
no.
vile.
Classic.
Classic.
This is
For those that don't know what
vile.
this combo is, he went for some big game gloves. And look at this. He has the specific pattern, which makes it look like the tree branch continues through the glove. Classic.
That's crazy. I've never seen this. Honestly, I haven't.
Most people have seen the skeleton version, right? That makes it look like a pair of scissors with the 2 branches connecting. With this is the stiletto version. Ooh. Look at that. He used the agent to match the gloves, and he uses the gray knuckles of the gloves to match the Bowie. Ooh. Look at the color of the handle as well. Man.
That's a good.
That is solid. That is solid. The inside of these gloves kind of reminds me of the racing green gloves, but then you also get a pop of red on the outside. Very clean.
Yeah.
Very clean. Versus, both similar combos, Bowie knives. The creativity here, color of the handle perfectly matching the inside of the gloves when you inspect. So clean.
Would you guys say the most popular knife so far is the Bowie?
Yeah, I feel like people are making use of the new update where you can see the left hand. And hey, I'm all here for it. Bowie knives, we didn't
Absolutely.
see it often before. It's making a comeback. We saw this combo earlier as well, but with a paracord instead.
Yep, number 2.
Exarpus agrees?
Yes, sir.
Oh my!
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So the color of the handle on lore knives is always green, but on the gut knife specifically, because of the wood, it's a lot more saturated. Very nice. Once again, making use of the gloves, the agent, complementary color, versus... What do we think?
Ooh.
Very clean,
Summer.
fresh looking combo. Clean pattern on the Urban Mask. And the second one, Very unique use of the green handle. What do we think, gentlemen?
Number 2. It's more good for me.
Epidemic? This is number 1 right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock in number 2 as well because I'd use number 2 over number 1. But both are extremely well done, to be honest, for the budget.
I agree. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this guy might be trying to glaze one of the judges. Exarpos, do you or do you not have a very similar combo?
I do have these gloves and I do have a night finish as well, but in a Bennett.
Okay. I mean, hey, for under 300, it is pretty clean. Once again, agent sleeves as well. A bit hard to see with the falchion knife because of the hand position, but also matching. Versus... Ooh.
It's a tough one. For me, instantly, it's 2.
Yep.
This is number 2 right here.
Yeah.
I also go with number 2. I know it's unique.
Yeah.
Usually you see, you know, knife matching gloves, but this time the use of the agent as well to match with the yellow accent of the knife. I like that. Right here. Classic. Field agent gloves, blue steel, and the blue sleeve agent. Very clean blue combo. Versus red combo. What do we think?
Number 1 for me, easily.
I agree, number 1.
Okay, I think I agree. Both are very good, and it's a bit unfortunate that they go up against each other. Both are clean. On this one, I really like the fact that the sleeves match, you know, the leather color, and then you have that pop of red. But yeah, I think number 1 is just slightly better. Slightly better. Let me show number 1 again. Yeah. It's very hard to beat the color match of the blue steel and the field agent gloves. This is very similar to the previous combo from one round before. However, instead of spending money on gloves or an agent, he went with the default CT gloves and the default CT agent. And then the knife complements both of them. You see the handle complements the glove, and the blade complements the sleeve. Very nice. Very nice. And obviously, not having gloves and not having an agent leaves you more budget for the knife. So he was able to go for a nomad instead of a huntsman.
I see what he was doing.
When the light hits it as well. Look at that. He used the higher float classic knife to get that off-white color on the blade. Versus... Ooh, man. Both bangers. Both bangers. This time, once again, making use of the default gloves together with a high float black lamb. This is a tough one for me. I think this is probably the toughest one so far. What do we think, gentlemen?
This is the toughest one for me to choose from so far.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna lock in with number 1.
I think if the different agent was used here, I would like this one slightly more, so I'd go with number 2.
I'm gonna go with number 2. I'm
Let's
gonna go
go.
with number 2.
Easy.
This one right here.
Every day we stray further from God.
Listen, it's a very tough one. It's a very tough one. If I had to revive another combo later on, right? Later on in the bracket, it would be the other one. But the default gloves is just crazy. Ooh. We have white sleeves, black tie gloves, and default or vanilla shadow daggers. What I like about this one, do you see the vanilla shadow daggers? They're full black with a small white rook on them, matching with the white accents. Very clean. This is what I call the Hitman combo. budget red combo. This time, sleeveless agent. Red matching with the red accent, and then the silver blade matching with those silver accents once again. Pretty classic at this point. Okay, we are in the semifinals. Reminder, we have Mr. Inhuman, Soapway, Concrete Wall, and Nidza in the semifinals. Now, if you guys feel bad about eliminating Apple's combo, keep in mind, if Apple would have won with the default combo, he would have gone up against Concrete Wall with another default combo. So hey, one of them would have been eliminated nonetheless. We have Inhuman coming up versus Soapway. This is Inhuman's combo right here. Combo number 1. Clean gray combo. Versus Soapway with the rust coat hunter type combo. What do we think, gentlemen? This is number 2. And this is number 1.
Number 2.
Epidemic?
You know, I like putting you in precarious situations,
my
so I'm going to
God.
go for the
Oh my god. Oh. You really put me in that position.
Yeah, number 1 is like a drop inside a white tape. It is good though. We like that. Are you telling me I could get both of these for like under what, 700?
Under 600. Yes.
That is.
So you could get one for either side. One for T, one for
Yeah,
CT.
like I feel like this Forest
You
one
just can't
definitely
lose.
CT. Another
If you
one.
made it this
Yeah.
far in the competition, you can't lose. You know that you have a great combo. Okay. Mods, can we get a poll once again? I don't know if it's gonna serve any good, but hey, let's do it. Quick democracy. So far, combo number 2 is leading the way slightly. Now it is no longer leading. And now it's dead even 50-50, of course. Wait, odds are shifting. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Combo number 2 coming through last second with the 2 extra votes. The people have spoken. Combo number 2. This one that you see on screen with the last second vote, leading by 2. Alright, next one, which is gonna be probably split again. We have Mr. Concrete Wall with the default CT combo versus Nidza. This is number 2. Big game gloves with the stiletto that continues the branch through the glove. Number 2. Versus Concrete Wall with the default blue combo. This is number 1 right here.
Extrafast, did I hear you right? Did you just say number 1?
Yes, number 1.
Oh, I'm sorry to do this to you, Remix, but number 2.
Oh my, of course. I knew I could count on my judges. Guys, it is with a heavy heart that I will say number 1. I'm sorry.
Easy.
I'm sorry. Both
Oh
combos,
my
once again,
God.
this far into the competition, both combos are fantastic. But a war crime has been committed. Default combo has made its way into the grand finals.
This is
Concrete
just
Wall. Congrats. Because we have 2 winners for this category. Both of them already won. We have 2 winners in this category. And these are the 2 combos left.
Don't tell me.
Yeah. So we don't even have to vote. This combo right here from Mr. Soapway and this one from Mr. Concrete Wall have won.
GG.
GG to everyone.